A Gering man has died after crashing a motorcycle in Scottsbluff. With KNOP's Panhandle Roundup, I'm Victoria Norgard. According to a press release from the Scottsbluff Police Department, law enforcement was dispatched to the intersection of East 27th and Highway 26 regarding a motor vehicle accident involving a single vehicle and a sport motorcycle with a rider. Reports indicated that the motorcycle driver was not breathing and did not have a pulse. Life-saving efforts were attempted, however, the driver was declared dead at the scene. No other injuries were reported, and the investigation into the case is ongoing. The victim had been identified as 32-year-old Darius Davis of Gering. We'll provide updates on the story and law enforcement's investigation as they become available. Now to Sidney, where the City Council has approved a unique agreement with a technology platform. News Channel Nebraska reports that at Tuesday evening's Sidney City Council meeting, the council voted 4-1 to enter into a one-year agreement with Placer AI. Placer AI software allows users to pull analytics that provide information about shopper and visitor trends. The initial agreement is just for a year, and the cost will be shared with the Cheyenne County Visitors Committee. And Morrill County's Community Hospital shared a letter with Cheyenne County commissioners indicating that they will not be renewing their contract. Providing EMS services in Cheyenne County, the current agreement is set to expire at the end of this month, and the Morrill County Community Hospital has shared they have elected to start working with Sidney Regional Medical Center for ambulance services within Cheyenne County. This news comes after Regional West EMS announced early last year that it would not be renewing its agreement with Cheyenne County. And in statewide news, Grand Island police say 2 males stole a rental car and vandalized a bathroom at the Central Nebraska Regional Airport. Police say the incident happened late Monday. On Tuesday, workers discovered a lockbox broken into and a vehicle was stolen. Employees also said then men's bathroom has been trashed and several bathroom fixtures damaged. GIPD says 2 male suspects were seen on surveillance conducting the crimes throughout the building. The vehicle was recovered abandoned Tuesday in Rochester, New York, and the investigation is ongoing. And Johnson & Johnson is agreeing to pay $700 million to settle an investigation by 42 states, including Nebraska and Iowa. The settlement deals with alleged deceptive marketing over the company's baby powder and other products which contain talcum powder. The powder can cause serious health issues. Nebraska will receive about $5 million in the settlement. Last year, the company stopped selling the powder globally, switching to cornstarch as the main ingredient. And now we're going to turn to the weather. Meteorologist Andre Brooks joins us from the Weather Center in the midst of some dangerously warm conditions.
Yes, indeed, Victoria. It is going to be quite hot out there during the day today. And we're also seeing those mainly sunny conditions around here as well. And our temperatures at the moment are really increasing at this time, already at 93 degrees here in Scottsbluff, and it's not even lunchtime yet. So make sure that you are staying safe out there. And we also have 82 in Gordon and 91 in Sidney. And looking at the rest of the day, we're going to see those temperatures increase into the mid to upper 90s, even near triple digits in some locations. So make sure that you're staying safe out there, staying hydrated, taking breaks, and also checking in on your neighbors. And once we get into tonight, temperatures drop down into the 50s and the 60s with a cold front pushing through, and that's going to drop those temperatures down into the 80s for our Thursday. And once we get into the day on Friday, we will be watching for some strong to severe storm probabilities, and we will see damaging winds and hail being the main threat here. And now with sports, with our very own John Clanton.
Welcome to the Sports Desk. The West Coast Zephyrs at home on Tuesday night, taking on North Platte in a doubleheader. And both teams played very strong in this one, and they played 2 close games. But in the end, North Platte earns the doubleheader sweep, defeating West Coast 7-3 in game number 1, and then 2-0 in game number 2, which was a very close pitcher's duel. Great game by both teams. And finally, the field for the Men's College World Series in Omaha is now set. The 8 heading to Omaha will feature the top 4 seeds in the NCAA tournament: Tennessee, Kentucky, Texas A&M, and North Carolina. While Florida State, NC State, Florida, and Virginia will be the underdogs. This year in Omaha will have a Southern feel to it, as it will feature only SEC and ACC schools. Action begins on Friday. That's all from the sports desk. Everyone have a great rest of the day and see ya.
Thank you, John. And now to national news. The Federal Reserve is not expected to cut interest rates after its meeting this week. Despite high borrowing costs, the economy and job market have remained steady, prompting policymakers to likely leave rates unchanged. Investors believe the central bank will wait to see whether inflation wanes, possibly not making a move until September. The FED has held rates steady at 5.3% since July of 2023, and their two-day meeting wraps up today. And an advisory committee to the Food and Drug Administration has voted to endorse Eli Lilly's Alzheimer's drug, donanemab. A panel of independent FDA advisors agreed that it is safe and effective. The drug is an antibody designed to slow the early stages of Alzheimer's. The Alzheimer's Association welcomed the unanimous vote. According to them, 1 in 3 older Americans dies with Alzheimer's disease or another form of dementia which has no cure. And that puts a wrap on this edition of KNOP's Panhandle Roundup. Remember to join us each weekday as we highlight the news, sports, and weather that matters to those in the vast Nebraska Panhandle. Have a great day.